Well, welcome back to Empire Total War. It's the Imperial Splendour mod. I put my troops in a strange position at first, so I've just rejigged them. Where is it? Toggle unit grouping. Yes, I can group them now. I'd had... Oh dear, I'm not sure that's the best position actually. Maybe they can shoot over the top, I'm not too sure. Cavalry in this game, for some reason, seem to be able to shoot over the top. But anyway, okay, what I want to do is angle these troops ever so... I'm not even sure I need to, actually. I think I should be okay from here. Is it those that outrange all the others? I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, okay. What I'll do is I'll turn them ever so slightly, actually. Just a little. That should do it there. The idea is to attack the enemy obliquely. In other excuse me. In other words, not dead level. I keep getting those warning messages up there. I'm going to have to find some way of removing those. Well, some way I know how to do it. It's just getting around to doing it, isn't it? Okay, the plan of attack. I've got my dragoons on this side. And I've got my better infantry. This is what I've been rearranging actually. You see these infantry on the bottom of the screen here, those, and those, they're better infantry than these in terms of their ability to engage in melee. The dragoons are not bad fighters actually. It surprised me when I first looked at them. I've thinned out the line here slightly as well. They seem to fire all together anyway, so the fire by rank just doesn't seem to be too much of an issue here. I was going to say the idea was, I think he just withdrew them, didn't he? Has he straightened up his line? He has, hasn't he? Sneaky. I think his line just moved then, didn't it, to make it parallel with mine? I think it did. I might have to turn again then, ever so slightly. See if he moves again. I've got this on high speed, well not high speed but faster speed. Let's get it back to normal again. Right, okay, well while they're moving this time, let's go and have a look at the enemy, see what we've got here. These are his horse. They're just light cavalry, they're nothing very special, but they're better than any horse that I've got on the field, so they will defeat my general. There are 60 of them. They'll defeat my general and they'll defeat my dragoons, so we need to take some of them out before they become too effective. British line infantry, and we've got these, what do we call them, invalids, or invalids or something, I don't know. Invalid usually means, well, it means invalid, doesn't it? Not valid. Useless, basically. He's got 24 in there. I've only got 18 in mine. That's not very fair, is it? Right, okay. Okay, the troops are better. Mine don't look too good, to be honest, because they're a bit dark. So just move them forward again while we're looking at them. They're dark because the sun's behind them. Well, whatever sun there is in this rainfall, the light is behind them. Anyway, you can see the improved skins, if you like. I'm hoping to get close enough to be able to engage those horse and to take some of them out. I think he's moved again, hasn't he? Right, okay. Looks like I might have to engage him with... well, let's see what happens. I might have to engage him with the dragoons first, because we've got a longer range with those. I'm not sure what the range of his infantry is. It might well be better than mine. I'll have to watch that one. Whoops. Okay. Right, now's the time to watch out for maybe him being able to fire when I can't. Okay, no, all seems well. Let's come around here a little bit then. This is all trial stuff. I did trial a battle, but it was, well, it was supposed to be against a fortress, but there wasn't any fortress there for some reason. Yeah, I trialled a battle against a fortress. And that went quite well actually. The AI didn't seem to be very intelligent. Well, it went very well for me, I mean. But okay, everybody moved. Come on, why is the general so slow? That worries me. At some point we should be within range. His firing ability is better than mine. So I don't really want to engage in a firefight with his infantry if I can help it. I think that probably means, yeah, my dragoons can fire from there. And here he comes. Oh no. 37 out of 60. Wow, he lost a lot. That's amazing. Ah, and he's withdrawn them out of fire. Good move on his part. Ah, he's bringing them back in. Ah, not so good. Ah, he may well lose all his horse now. I expect so. Well, let's just see what happens, because if he engages somebody, looks like he might engage both of these. If he does, we'll put them on melee attack. Broken. Gone. Right, brilliant. Okay. Are they might come back though, because they're only broken. They're not actually shattered. So we'll look at the rest of the line. Well, that was fairly intelligent play of his. His horse had to come forward because they were being shot at. Are we still in range there? Almost in range, you know, still, of that infantry unit there. I'm tempted to see if they come back though first, just before I decide what to do next. Maybe now's the time to take a sip of tea. Yes, I think so. And then we'll see what those horse do. I don't think they're coming back. If they did come back, it might be a good thing if I got to hit them again. Because otherwise they're going to appear on the campaign map, aren't they? Well, actually, that'll be interesting to see, because the only trial I did, like I said, was against a fortification, or what should have been a fortification, which means that none of them came back on that occasion. I'll just speed this up a little bit, actually, just to get them off the field. I think they've gone, haven't they? Right, okay then. More of the same, I think, chaps. Let's just alter slightly again. Just to there. Okay. I don't think he is altering his line at all, is it? I think it was just me imagining that. Right, nothing of his is firing. Right. Well, the AI is not behaving intelligently. 135 out of 150. They're pretty effective, those dragoons, aren't they? This is a bit weird, actually, dragoons firing on horseback. Let's see how they do that. Quite a tricky thing to do. I thought that's why they had the carbines, so they could do that. It's difficult to see on here, actually. They seem to be shortened muskets, don't they? It doesn't seem too long, just from there to there. So they are shorter. Takes them a long time to load, doesn't it? But that doesn't matter, really, because I need the experience. So let's go and have a look at who they're firing at. Whoops, come on. Right. Well, he's going to stand there. How strange. Is this because he knows we've got horse and we can attack him in the flank? Why is this? Is he just stupid? I'm not too sure. I haven't even got mine on guard mode, because I'm thinking if we do engage with somebody, we do want to chase them off, really. But remind me of some old Wargames figures I used to have. These Dixon miniatures, I think. They look quite similar. Anyway. Probably just about the rate that I paint them as well. Okay, let's speed this up a little bit, because if he's just going to stand there and get slaughtered, then there's absolutely no point in me hanging around too much, is there? There should now be flags with a horse. Now, I didn't look at that for the enemy, did I? I don't see any amongst the... No, it's just a normal emblem, if you like, isn't it? Amongst those. But let's have a look on... Ah, yes, look. There is a flag. Aha! Excellent. Right, okay, you're just going to lie down and die all the time. In that case, I'll shorten this battle and then we'll move straight on to the attack on the fort. If you remember, on the previous video, for me, that was only, say, tea away, you know, an hour and a half away. Well, I say tea, I mean eating tea, that is. I don't know what you call it, supper, dinner, evening meal or something like that, I don't know. But anyway, 109 out of 150. They're British line infantry as well, so I think we're taking out his better troops there. I'm not sure about these others. This is obviously something to do with his understanding of range, isn't it? I remember reading, it's probably one of the captions here in in Empire Total War, about the British officer who says, you know, would the French care to fire first, you know, or something. Oh gosh, a lunatic, isn't he? Oh, I don't know. He's displaying the British bravery, I suppose. Yeah. Not that he was the one that's in the front rank waiting for the shot, I don't suppose. 95 out of 150. Right, 55 left. Okay, well, look, unless something else happens, I don't really see much point in you just watching this, because they look like they're going to go the same way as the horse. They might just withdraw a bit, and I'll wait for them to come back, and I'll pick on these maybe or something. I really don't know. But he's outnumbered, really, isn't he? He's got a problem. He can't advance because he knows my horse will take him in the flank. That's the problem that he's got. If he advances into my musketry fire, he's way outnumbered. He's got 5 units shooting at 3. So he hasn't really got much of an option, I don't suppose. So he's probably just standing there waiting for reinforcements. The officer will be there, won't he? So don't worry, lads. You know, they couldn't hit a duck in a barrel, you know. So he's probably saying to them, you know, we'll all be okay. Don't worry. A few injuries. They've all gone to the back. They're all receiving medical care. They'll be back in 5 minutes. Of course, they're all just being taken off in death carts, aren't they? But you know, you can imagine the story, can't you? Somebody mentioned the other day that they're reading The Fort, Bernard Cornwell's The Fort. Brilliant book. Any book about Britain in America. It's very much the northern parts of America, this one, you know, but it really is brilliantly written, fantastic stuff, you know. But anyway, I'll get back to you in what to you will seem like seconds. What to me will seem like, oh gosh, how long is it going to take to kill all these men? Back in a second, folks. Well, that took a while, but hey, here we are. 1 regiment wiped out. It had 11 men left when it went. This one here, that's only been fired at by the Dragoons, nobody else, who've now got a chevron, by the way, my Dragoons have now gone down to 32. So what's that, 120, call it, lost. 140 from the other unit, call it, lost. That's 260, plus whatever we killed in the horse, maybe another 40. That's 300 men, isn't it? Approaching 300 men that those Dragoons have killed so far. That's just incredible, isn't it? Well, I've ungrouped my troops because it seemed like the most sensible thing to do. What I'm going to try now is some kind of an outflanking manoeuvre, not with those, with these, because I think they're going to be out of it when we actually come to combat, unless I alter their position slightly. So I'll get those round to there. Okay. Maybe I could bring the other ones over as well, actually. Maybe. Yeah, maybe I should bring 2 lots round. So we can get a bit of a flank on him when the time comes. Perhaps over to here. Yep. And then another one, these here, perhaps over to here. And we'll sort of gradually get round his flank. I'm not going to just sort of creep up on him like that. I might, you know, I could probably get away with that, but I don't want to do that really. What I want to do is march all my men forwards in this formation when I've finally got it into position. So, yeah, I think they can be extended slightly, perhaps to here. Yeah, and then these, I know it's been a bit fussy, but it can make all the difference, you know, really can. And then those, perhaps maybe over here. Yeah. Now I think after this, if I group them all and move them forward, I might just be able to get him into a bit of a horseshoe there. Not a horseshoe, but, well, perhaps a bracket, you know, those sort of brackets that you have in literature. Right, so I'll do a Control M and group those and see what happens. Right, now let's try moving those forward from there. I have a feeling, like I said before, that he can outrange me. Well, we'll see. These can only now engage in hand-to-hand, so a bit of a flanking movement on him there as well. And of course he's suffering a bit because he's only got a few men left there. Aha! Now he's drawing into the range of my infantry, so let's pull those back a bit. Yeah? Okay. And we'll take him with the infantry. Ha! Oh, he's been a complete fool, hasn't he? 25 out of 150. Right. This has been his problem, hasn't it, really? This is why he's not been able to engage. Because he's been too concerned about... well, rightly concerned, about what my horse can do. So I think we'll do the same thing. Let's creep forward again. Not much. About that far, so we're almost in range. And then if I bring up the horse again to threaten his flank, I think he may well do the very same thing. It would make sense, wouldn't it? Let's see if he does. Oh, we're still on high speed as well. Sorry about that, folks. Right, he's very close, isn't he? Maybe if we just inch forward just a little bit more. Say to there. So we're almost in range. I'm not sure about his range. This is where I've got to watch out for his range. Well, what I've got to do though is make sure that if he turns that line to face my horse, then my muskets will be able to hit him. Aha, here he comes. Is he coming in range? Yes, I think so. Pull out again. And now we should be able to engage him. Yes, we can. Great, bit of flanking fire as well. Excellent stuff. And the horses should be far enough away. Great. Oh, I lost one. He's killed one of my horses. That's a bit unkind, isn't it? Right. Okay. Now, if we're engaging in a firefight now, I need to bring in a few more troops just to use my advantage. Actually, is this a horse coming through? No, not yet. Right, okay. Right. I hadn't realised this was going to be quite such a whitewash, but it certainly is. What's he trying to do? Is he actually engaging me? No, he isn't. I think he's trying to, though. Right, okay, how are we doing here? 138 out of 50. He's doing well there, actually, isn't he? Yeah. Okay, well, let's use my horse again to upset him. Perhaps over here this time. Okay. Now, can they engage anyone? No. They've moved their full movement as well. Oh, that's a pain. Right, okay. A little bit closer. Oof. I think he's probably moving to engage my horse again, isn't he? But I'm in the wrong position to do anything about that right now. Okay. He is, isn't he? Damn. Oh, I took my eye off the ball. That's what he does. Okay. That's good. He's a more worthy opponent then, isn't he? Is he completely away from me now? He is, isn't he? Again. Crikey. Right, here he comes. There's got to be some flanking movement involved in this at some point, hasn't there? This is just ridiculous, isn't it? Right. All that manoeuvring he's doing right in the face of my fire. Surely he's going to come unstuck. He really is. Right, okay, well we can go right on the edge of our own there, can't we, to do something? So, right, okay, that's going to make him turn again. That obviously means he's spending less time firing again. I've got to watch the flank of these, because of the horse that might come at them from over here. I don't know how many he's lost. He's 7 out of 24. Oh dear. Still no enemy general killed though. So, how are we doing over here? Oh no, he's done it again. I think he's managed. Look, he has, hasn't he? He really likes to fire at my horse, doesn't he? Wow. Well, I suppose he's taken a bit of heat, hasn't it, off my foot. So, right, okay. Now he's doing the sensible thing. Now he's trying to outflank me. Now that's logical. Okay, is he broken there now? Yes, he is. Right, okay, well I'm going to chase those then. And we should get a shot in against those as well. Come on, one shot should do it, really. Wavering, 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 wavering. Come on, shattered. He's gone completely. But the general isn't killed. I think it's going to be worth chasing those, you know, in order to kill the general. Do we continue? Yes, I'll continue. Just to make absolutely certain that he goes. I think they're still attacking those. How many's he got? He's got 45. No, I think we'll continue with those there. And then he can go after his general. Chance of us catching of them are, you know, is virtually nothing, isn't it, really? Not much chance of that happening. But anyway, there you go. I think that's a pretty successful battle, that one, don't you? For the first pitched battle, I think that worked out really, really well. He doesn't seem to understand when he's outranged. I mean, it makes practical sense in terms of they could have withdrawn the army in the first place. That would have made the most sense because they had horse, which they could have used to cover their withdrawal. Having not done that and decided to fight once they'd lost their horse, because horse without artillery is a real struggle, you know, especially if somebody can range them with snipers or whatever. So once they'd lost their horse, they were then left without options. I suppose in some ways, after losing so many men, say 20%, the best thing to do for them would have been to surrender, but they've obviously not done that. So close to London in their own country, they can't believe what's happening. They probably thought troops were coming out from London to give them some justification for what they've done, but of course London is pinned by a very, very small army that they're just not aware of how small it is. You know, so earthworks have come up around them. They're thinking, oh my goodness, what's going on here? Another large army has landed as well at Portsmouth, where we landed. So we've caught them with their trousers down, really, I suppose is the best way to describe it, isn't it? So yeah. Okay. I'm hoping to be within range of... Oh, that's a point. If he's got loose troops around, he might be able to attack my guns that I've left in the port. I might have to put those guns back on the ships, actually, and move them somewhere else. I'll think about that another time. But I've got... How long left? Well, I'm on 23 minutes almost now. How many did I lose? 39. Oh, I gained chevrons amongst the foot as well. Let's see how many they killed as well. Carabiniers, they gained 2. I thought it showed only 1 before. 300 odd kills, 330 or something. Oh, of course it was when they were chasing them off, I suppose, that it made the difference. What about these? 1 for their 92, 20 lost. 15 lost for... Yeah, okay. 23 for 9. That's it, isn't it, really? 1 in here for 3 kills. Oh, well, there you go. I think we can say that is an absolute slaughter. Oh, he did get away. Now, that is a bit of a nuisance. Of course, he might well have his general amongst there as well, because we didn't manage to kill his general. Oh, he's still there. What a pain. That's just bad luck that we didn't get that general. I don't know how many there were in there, but there can't be more than about, well, 30 absolute tops, I would have thought. Right, okay, and we're in range, and he can't now reach my ports from there, so I think we're pretty safe here, don't you? Right, let's move in. I wonder if these guns can move up now, actually. Now there are no enemies anywhere near them. No, there's no way they can get anywhere near, really. I wonder if we can put them back on the... I wonder if that... No, it's not close enough, is it? Right, I'll tell you what I did forget. I didn't bring any priests over or anything, did I? To make life easier for myself. Right, okay, well this is the next attack to go in. It's gone back to slow again. It's half in my favour, that. And he's got 3 lots of regulars in there, which are nothing really... Hey, what about that? What are those? Oh, 2 lots of guns that I can't bring into the battle. Gosh, that's useful, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, but dragoons that can kill 300 people, that's amazing before they run out of ammunition. That's just incredible. And now, of course, they've improved with the chevron that they've got there, the 2 chevrons that they've got there. Wow, I don't know what they were before. Accuracy 55, is that what they were? I'm not too sure. Maybe it only tells me in the battle how much they've gone up by. I'm really not too sure. But anyway, okay, that's it for now, folks. Can't really do any more about that. I think you can see that that London is about to fall. He has no fortifications in here, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that on the last video. So it's an open battle where he's going to stand there and expect me to attack him. But he does have a gun, doesn't he? That's going to chance my arm a little. I'm afraid I'm going to have to engage, aren't I, because of that gun. He might be in a fortification. If he's behind, you know, the I don't know, barricades or whatever you want to call it, then he won't be able to move around, will he? If that happens in this as well as in the normal Empire Total War game. So it looks like we could have London for very, very little loss. So anyway, thanks for watching, folks. I hope to get these video 1 and 2 up tonight. It's Saturday night, so you should get this on Sunday morning. I don't think I'm going to play any more tonight, and I don't think I'll be recording anymore. So any comments, very welcome. I haven't done anything about the economy. I haven't even looked into the economy. I know nothing. I just thought, what am I going to do? I'm going to go for the British. It was either the British or the United Provinces. When I did my test game, I attacked the United Provinces and wiped it out. So I thought, I thought, well, on this occasion what I'll do is I'll do it with the British, because the Spanish are between the United Provinces and me anyway. Not only that, I think now I've captured that 2nd and 5th rate, which I wanted to do, and as a bonus I've lost the rubbish brig, then I can go in there against these here. What's he got? Oh, I thought he had 2 5th rates then. He's got a Floyd, hasn't he? That's brilliant. I thought I needed 2 5th rates to take him on, but I should be able to defeat the United Provinces at sea as well. I'm going to wait until my ships are repaired, of course, because I've done a fair amount of damage to those previous ships, to those other ships, and then we'll take him on at sea if he stays out at sea. Otherwise I'll just go and wreck his port, I suppose. But anyway, the United Provinces is going to be my next big threat, I should imagine. I'm at war with them. Then I need to look at diplomacy as well. But anyway, thanks for watching, folks. 2 battles done. Sea battle, land battle, and now, of course, we've got an assault. So could it get any better than that? Except the fact that we're slaughtering British. Something a bit wrong here. Mon ami, is that how they speak? Mon ami, something like that, isn't it? Do you know, I don't think I know any other French words. S'il vous plaît, I know s'il vous plaît. I know merci. They say it merci, don't they? Merci beaucoup. Or as we say up here in the north of England, murky buckets. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks.